Guys, I know I've been so bad at vlogging, but really not a lot has been going on. You had a little catch-up video last time when we bringing Milo back into work. He's now kind of working, you know, like 5 days a week, maybe 5 sometimes, but it's a mixture of kind of in-hand walks, lunging, flat work riding, jump riding, and hacking. So it's a lot of variety, nothing too intensive. The jumping is primarily for myself to get my eye back in and get, you know, remind myself, hey, you're not sat on the baby anymore, you don't need to take it slow. He does remember, and that's primarily what we've been doing. However, on Tuesday, oh gosh, look at the sun. So yeah, on Tuesday I had the saddle fitter come out because I knew my saddle wasn't 100% right. I knew that there were definitely improvements that could be made to it. It was just a case of, I don't know what improvements need doing to it. I knew one thing, and that it was blocking, well, it is blocking its shoulders. So I had the saddle fitter come out. Currently he's in the 17.5 Kent and Masters S series jump in a medium ride. Got it in the blue one. So he has been in that since I bought him over a year ago in September, and it worked really well. We could, you know, reflock it, we haven't needed to change the gullet, everything's been okay. Jack, come on. Got a dog. There he is. Everything was okay. And then as he started muscling up, we noticed that he kind of drops off to his right hand side a little bit, and he didn't really seem to build anything up. And then after the badminton ride as well, we noticed just before his sort of pelvis, hip area, and I think, yeah, and the monkey's got out. The monkey's on the other side of the fence, that's fun. On the kind of pelvis, hip area, just in front of that, on the muscle, he was quite sore, like really dishing his back. So I had a physio come out, as I mentioned, and yeah, we just don't think the saddle's working for him. So when the saddle fitter came out on Tuesday, I hoped we would find a new saddle. She bought 3 saddles. One was a mono flap. They were all 17-inch. One was a GP, but I can't do a straight cut GP if I'm going cross country. And I know that's a bit snobby of me. I really don't want a GP. I'd rather have 2 purpose-made saddles and kind of bodging it with one. Yeah, none of them really worked, but we did ride in the mono flap and he still felt really droppy off to the right. So yeah, Tuesday was a bit unsuccessful in terms of trying to get a new saddle. So instead I had a list of about 5 saddles, makes and models. I'm just trying to put the words down. This is the reality of professional life. Trying to vlog and muck out a field and get Milo back on the right side of the field because he broke a fence post today. Because apparently he just barged right through it, which is always fun. Apologies, it's very, very windy at the winter field, so everything's a bit windswept and my nose is going pinker in a minute. But yeah, so the brands and models, I'll try and put some photos up, and I do apologise, I'm not going to be looking at the camera, I am still hunting for poop. The brands and models I was looking for were the Thorogood Anatomical T8 in a 17, the Rich & Sons jump saddle or event saddle in a shoulder relief panel, Fairfax saddle in the Andrew Hoy, the older Andrew Hoy XC model, which has like, it's a straight cut panel and then it's still forward cut, but the forward cut flaps kind of sit on top of the shoulder, not behind. And there was one other, I think there was one other. It's Richard Sons, Andrew Hoy, oh, the Harry Dabbs Advanced saddle. I'll put the specifics on that one because I can't remember too much about it. But essentially what happened was I was looking for one of these saddles secondhand because, especially for shoulder relief saddles, it was so hard to find, and I don't have, like everyone, or at least, you know, most equestrians, I don't have a lot of money to just go and blow on a saddle without thinking. So if I was going to do this, it needed to be right. And no, I couldn't find any of the Harry Dabbs second hand. I couldn't find any of the Rich and Sons. I couldn't even find an image to see what the Rich and Son looked like. And then the Thoroughgoods, people were selling the 17.5-inch seat, and they weren't selling the 17, and I couldn't go up a size. So I thought I'd just show you the current saddle. The cover's half off because I'm not riding in it at the moment. But underneath is just a pro light with one on the fin, you can't really see it, yeah, fin shim there on the front left, and then on the back right is the other fin one, just to try and stop him dropping off. But it's absolutely fine on the river clearance. The problem is when you get there, right where my hand is, right underneath that paddle, or panel, even not paddle, it's really tight, and it blocks his shoulder quite a bit, so he can't actually move it back how he should be able to. So yeah, when he works in an outline in walk and trot, it's doable, but canter you find a little bit hard, don't you? So yeah, so sadly the Kentner Masters is gonna go. So yeah, that was Tuesday when I got the news for definite the saddle has to go. It's weird being kind of emotionally attached to it, but now I've seen it, I've felt it, I know what it's blocking, and I know that it's not good. I've kind of, you know, mentally crossed that bridge and got on with it. I can do whatever. Yeah, since Tuesday, I've been searching for any of the saddles I listed previously, second hand, and I saw a lot of the Fairfax ones, and they look really good. The problem being that these saddles are second hand for anywhere between 1,700 and 1,800, and because it is such a lot of money, I didn't want to buy second hand off Facebook and then potentially not have the saddle show up, or they take my money and run. You know, there's just a lot that can go wrong. So I really wanted to kind of hold out as best as I could for one more local, or one that was from, you know, something like the Saddleback or Sheepham Saddles. So I waited and I searched and I searched, and nothing really close by came up. And then just on the off chance, yesterday, I just typed in Fairfax, Andrew Hoy, second hand, and lo and behold, I found one. And even better, it was the very last one they had in stock. It was brand new, it was black, 17-inch, very last one. And to top it off, the piece de resistance, the amazing news was that it was cheaper than all of the second-hand ones I found. So I was so chuffed. So yeah, I've just bought that today, and hopefully it's going to arrive next week. But yeah, so he is going to have a little break from riding until I get my new saddle. He's got physio on Monday to check his back again as well, but I think all should be good, or at least a lot better. But yeah, so new saddle on the way. Really, really excited. It's the most I've ever spent on anything, really, for like tack and stuff. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have a nice new saddle that will work. Fingers crossed, and he'll go a lot nicer in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm just about to take him out on a walk with the dog around the houses, just to give him a bit of a leg stretch, even though he probably doesn't need it because he hooned his field. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye!